Hello, hello, happy Friday everybody. It's Friday Sews. Here we are again. I'm Stephanie, welcome to my sewing room, and this is what we like to call Friday Sews. So it's Friday and we're going to talk a little sewing and a little bit of life. I want to jump right in and say thank you so much for stopping by and watching my channel. I really appreciate it. It's good to see you. I'm happy that it's Friday. So, starting with sewing. I gotta stop doing that sew. It's like I'm thinking. That's a word. You know, those ums and ahs are really just thinking words. It's not really a public speaking thing. It's like you have to think. You need a little stutter for that. A little So mine is so. Here we go. Okay. I made the drama sleeves. How cool is that? And I just love them. Aren't they adorable? Let me turn it sideways and show you. It's kind of comes down maybe 2.5 inches from the actual shoulder seam down, and it has this ruffle that's open, and then it ties right here with a little bow, a little gather, and so it's just a little bit of So an otherwise sort of plain dress becomes va-va-voom with some really drama sleeves. This was an inspiration I saw on Instagram, and I talked about it from an account named Rhonda, and her account is So Busted, S-E-W, and she makes some fabulous clothes. I just really love watching her makes, and so I had to have this. Now, this pattern, I believe, is out of print because I had to go on Etsy to find it, and some of you suggested eBay, and I didn't even look there. I probably could have saved money. It says 2018 on it, so it's probably not easy to find, but man, look at all these sleeves. I'm going to show you the back of the pattern so you can see the different sleeve options, but there's 3, and they're all really cute. Really cute, but this one, oh my gosh, I just wanted to make it. I don't think I will wear it. Number one, it didn't fit right. I would have to work on adjusting this bust dart. I didn't really try to even figure that out, and now I would have to watch a video and figure it out because I did not put it in the right place, for sure. Other than that, the dress turned out fine, and it fits me fine. You know, I like stretchy clothes, and this is not. This is a batik. It's beautiful. Love it. Maybe in the summer when I'm not wearing leggings, when I'm bare-legged and it won't stick to me, I might like to wear it. So it's going in the closet as a spring and summer dress, but I don't want to wear it now because it just clings to my leggings, and You know, another thing that might be cute is just to cut it off to a top. That's what it is. I made it long because Rhonda made it long. But I could cut it off to a top, and that would be cute with leggings. But there's still these bust darts. They should be lower by like an inch. They're in the wrong place. So it looks really silly. I don't know what to do about that. Some things are just too late to fix. What's really funny is it was already a mistake. I accidentally, when you have fabric that looks the same on both sides, and it really does, look at that. That's why I picked it. So this would be really cute right here. But I did one of those sewed the wrong way. I had put in my bust darts, and then I sewed my shoulder seams together, and I started working on my side seams together, and I was working on the sleeves, and I realized the bust dart was on the outside. I had already done the whole neckline and everything. So I just took the bust dart out and put it on the other side. See, I make so many mistakes. Silly ones, but that was my silly mistake. But I think that she looks great on my mannequin, my dress form, and so that's probably where she'll stay, but I will put it in my closet for spring and summer, and we'll see. The whole bust dart thing, I don't know. That might bug me. We'll see. But I'm not sad that I made this. She's beautiful. That dress is beautiful. Love those sleeves. I love a drama sleeve. I mean, this is my cardigan, self-drafted, and it has the nice bell sleeves. I love a drama sleeve. So I might have to try these other ones just to try the sleeves and see how they are constructed. It was really fun learning how these sleeves were constructed, and I just followed the instructions. It was really not hard. Although if I was designing, I would probably start the ruffle right here. I just think it would look better. Also, it was hard to I don't know, it seemed like, I don't know. if I was going to change it, which, you know, you never know. Okay, so that is my sewing news. No, wait, there's more. I have a collab coming up with Trish, and she's from Pinky's Farm, and we are excited about our collab. We're like coming up with really cool stuff, so it's going to be fun. And if you haven't already followed Trish at Pinky's Farm, you will love her. I've mentioned her before. She's one of my accounts that I like to follow and watch her videos. She's fun, and I love what she makes. So we're making something together soon. It's coming soon. I'm looking up here. I have an idea that I'm working on right now, and I'm going to tell you about it next Friday, but it's going to be called Pattern Mashup. 2 different patterns together. I'm not going to say any more, but I'm working on it. It's fun. It's going to be fun. Just an idea. The other thing, So Frugal is back. So Frugal 23, back. This is my 3rd year to do it. It may only be 3 years that it's been happening. I think I might have been on the first one. I'm so excited. I love this challenge. I don't do a lot of challenges because I'm just a procrastinator, and it's hard for me to know what's what. But this challenge I love. Basically, you can participate too. I'm just one of the YouTubers participating that's talking about it on my channel, but it's open to everybody to do, and it's fun. So you use the hashtag, I'm pointing like you can see my dry erase board up there. So Frugal 23, hashtag for So Frugal 23, and you can make a free, you make a garment from a free pattern. It has to be free. Anybody should be able to get it free. So it's not like I hand you a pattern and it's free to you, but if someone else wanted to use it, they'd have to buy it. No, not like that. There's so many free patterns out there. So the fun is to go searching through free patterns and make something. And then when you post it, you post it on the end of So Frugal. I think it's the end of March, and everybody hashtags it on Instagram. So really, it's Instagram. If you don't have an Instagram, go get one. Then you can post your free pattern that you made. So the fun is looking at free patterns, and the best part is you don't even have to know where to look, because guess what? Every single day in March, another YouTube creator will post about this, and they're going to share where they looked for free patterns. You're going to be able to see. I mean, get your notebook out, because you'll have so many free patterns if you watch every day. Think about it. That's a lot of people. That's like 31 days, 31 ideas, and they're not going to tell you just one free pattern. They're going to tell you a bunch. I haven't even started looking yet, but I'm excited to see what I find. And I do that. Actually, the notebook thing, I actually do that. I watch the So Frugal videos and make a list of patterns I like. I don't make a list of all the patterns, just the ones I want. And then you have to really look, and I'm going to tell you more in my video, but you have to really look to make sure they're in all sizes, or at least your size, and etc., etc. So Frugal, it's here. It's March. It's here. It started. I mean, you could probably, let's see, March 1st was today, and today's Thursday. Is today the 2nd? Yeah, so it's already started. There's probably 2 of them out there that I've already missed. So as of watching this, you probably missed 3. So get started. Okay. That's all my sewing news right now. I've been doing a lot of sewing. I mean, look out my window. Can you see? Can you see what's outside my window? Have you been looking the whole video? Okay. I've been snowed in since Sunday, and I'm filming on Thursday. So I've been stuck here. I can't go anywhere. Now my hubby's been going, but he can put chains on and take chains off, and I really can't. I've never done it myself. And I mean, I kind of get the gist of it, and I could if it was like a really big emergency, but I don't want to. And so I've just stayed home. And everything I was going to do, I had a really busy week. I was volunteering almost every day. Things at church were happening, and I mean, I'm not the only one. Nobody could do anything. We're all snowed in. So today I have my power out for 2 days, and my driveway, the highway's fine, but my driveway to the highway is frozen. So that's why I'm snowed in. It's just got to get to the highway, but I can't. It's frozen. So a friend of mine, a neighbor on our same, we have just 4 homes on our little driveway, and one of them hired a neighbor who has that kind of business, got a big tractor, and Then we got word he was busy and he didn't get to us, and he wasn't going to get to us. And I looked out this afternoon and there he was. So there's a tractor on my driveway right now and I might be free to go. I'm pretty excited about that, and also relieved for my son who lives next door. He's been going to work every day and that road is scary, and hubby, and you know, it's scary because it's very steep, and when it's frozen, you can't control. You just slide. There's nothing you can do. You just slide, and I've been on it when it's slippery and no. Oh no. So all this snow needs to melt because we're expecting another storm coming Sunday or Monday. Really, this is a lot for us. I mean, I just have to show you some pictures. Are you ready? Yeah. That's crazy. And nobody's getting out of here today until that's moved. Big branch fell down right in our driveway. No cars underneath it, so that's good. Here's that view right outside my sewing room. All these daffodils and tulips. Ooh, I can't even walk, there's so much snow. A lot of this just fell off the roof right here. They're still here. Whoa, they're still here. They'll be blooming. Snow won't stop it. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, just look at my deck. It's totally covered. All that snow needs to come down off the roof. There's even some on top of the trailer. It's crazy. It's really melted off the trees. We're on our way to getting rid of it. There's my garden down there. We'll be paying attention to soon. It's my sewing room window. Look at all that snow. It's crazy. Fell off the roof. Still more to come down. What do you think, Buster? Huh? What do you think, Buster? What? Melting. Come on, melt. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I've been posting snow pictures. A couple of people messaged me on Instagram and said that they were from Florida and they'd never seen snow. And I'm like, wow, I really feel like I want to post more just for them. So if you're them, I was posting for you because I know places get way more snow than I do. I have lived in this house for over 30 years, 35 years. And I remember the days when I didn't have a generator and it was very cold and very, I mean, we didn't have, okay, I'm dating myself now. We didn't have these new lamps, you know, these new lanterns. We had the old camping Coleman lantern. It had that like, that little bag, that little net bag that went so the whole time the light's on is this sound. I remember that. Oh my gosh. And we would just all stay in one room with the fireplace and sleep on couches and chairs and just, oh my gosh. I remember one year it was so bad. We were without power for 7 days and we ran an extension cord to my car which had a plug in it. It had a plug in it. So we ran an extension cord to our car to run a heater. We ran that car all night. I don't know. It could have been dangerous. I don't know. Then we got a little generator, you know, a Honda, and we had a bunch of extension cords all around. And now we have the whole house generator. So basically, I am one of the lucky ones. Thanks to the tractor guy, I'm free to go. Snow will melt, and guess what that means? Focus on flowers. This, it's going to cause, I believe, I'm predicting it right now. I'm predicting it right now. This is going to bring us a super bloom out here in the West. Do you know what that is? It's a year when there's just more flowers by a lot than ever. And we had one like 4 or 5 years ago, and it was amazing up and down the whole coast. And so I'm predicting with this storm and all that, we had that flooding, then we have this snow, we got some more coming next week that could be rain or snow. I'm predicting a super bloom. Mark my words. And I will show you. So that's, I don't know, I guess that's pretty much all I have going on right now. Once all this snow melts, we can start working on our trip, which we're going on at the end of March, I think. It's either end of March, early April. We're going to go see the tulips. And I hope you saw in my video that my tulips are coming up. They're right out this window. And they're in the snow doesn't stop them from coming up. It's part of it. So it's hard to think about sewing spring and summer clothes right now when it's so cold. It's freezing out there, literally. Oh my gosh, did you see my deck? It's like several feet of snow on my deck. We don't usually get that much. It's crazy. It's been crazy. Everybody's talking about it. Are you snowed in? Are you snowed in? Are you snowed in? Even my grandkids got to snow. They got to play in the snow at their own house, which it never snows there. Like literally never. And people were posting pictures of our town, which never gets snow. Never. It's like it flooded and now it's snowing. It's like it's a crazy weather year. And I have to say though, you know, you say, oh my gosh, that's crazy. It never happens. Well, not never. Like the first year we moved here was 89. And there was a blizzard that we had just moved here in the summer. And when winter hit, there was a blizzard. And we were like young, you know, 35 years ago. I was much younger. And hubby and I were all excited. So his mom used to live on this property. She's passed away. God rest her soul. And she had the kids at her house, and we left and went joyriding. We like wanted to see the snow. We wanted to take pictures, and so we're out in our car driving around, and we saw what we wanted to see, and it was so fun. It was just fun. We used to do stuff like that. We still would, but we got back to our driveway, which is, like I said, it's down a steep hill, and we couldn't get up the driveway. So it was just too much snow. So we had some groceries, and so we were going to walk. And it's not that close. It's kind of far, straight up a hill. So I said, well, I'm going to start so you can catch up with me because hubby's going to be faster. But basically, you got your snow boots on, right? But it's like you're lifting. That's how you had to walk because the snow was that deep. So I'm just like plodding along. And I had my flashlight, you know, we didn't have the headband kind back then. And I'm trying to hold groceries, trying to hold a flashlight, and I'm just loud, you know, I'm just like stomping around, and I hear this sound, whoosh, 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 and I'm like, it's a person. I could tell it was a person. And I'm like, hello. And he goes, you know, it's so-and-so, your neighbor. And it was our neighbor. We ended up becoming really good friends. He ended up running for sheriff and being sheriff for several terms. And he's passed away now, God rest his soul. But, and his daughter is my neighbor. So anywho, he was going to check on his relatives down the road. So he's just walking, no flashlight, you guys. It was, I don't know how he saw. Was he like, did he have some kind of night vision built in? Because he had barely like he didn't have all the equipment on like I did. It was funny. Oh my gosh. So we walked all the way up to my mother-in-law. She's at the top of the hill. It's where my brother-in-law lives now. And it was like walking through a minefield that night because it was super quiet and there had been a ton of snow and a big tree had fallen over our driveway, so nobody was going to get in or out that whole week. Nobody could get in or out. Our car was the only car that anybody, we went and got medicine for people and stuff because we only had the only car because it was stuck outside the road. Remember, we couldn't get up? So our car was the only car. We had to walk to it. But we're walking up to my mother-in-law's to get the kids, and it was like walking through a minefield, like a bomb field, because you would hear this like crack, boom, and a tree would fall. The trees were snapping everywhere and falling, and you didn't know where to stand to not get hit with it. There's just nothing you could do. It was going to fall on you. It was going to fall on you. You couldn't see. It was dark, so I'll never forget that. So whenever we have a storm, we're those people where it's not that bad. It's been worse. We've had worse. Isn't that annoying? We've had worse. Remember 89? We had worse. So we sound like the totally old people, you know. I think that's funny. This is pretty bad, though. I mean, this is a lot of snow. And it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Let me just show you a little bit more. It's so pretty with the sun. That was a lot of snow. can't help it. It just was beautiful. Oh my gosh. I just loved it. So, not snowed in anymore. Ready for it to melt. I'm on the shady side of the hill, so melting's hard. It's nice and cool in the summer, but man, it gets cold in the winter when you have no sun. So we'll see what happens. But you know, I decided to call it the right weather for sewing and snowing. It's snowing, I should be sewing. Right? Okay, enough snow talk. I couldn't help myself. I'm really excited about my upcoming project, so I hope you'll come back to visit me. And if you want to know when that happens, you just need to subscribe, thumbs up, and click the little bell. The little bell just notifies you when I put out a new video. So I think my mashup's going to be a fun video. I can't wait to show you what I'm doing. And it might become a series. I might have fun with that. We'll see. Thank you so much for stopping by. Now it's time to go see other #Friday Sews that are also posting today. I hope you enjoyed making the rounds, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.